All right, welcome back to another edition of FSI's PGA Preview. I'm here with the big winner last week, John. John, congratulations on the big win. You are on a roll this year.
That's right. 2021 has been good. It started off Tournament of Champions with a big win. Another good one here to finish out January. So I'm just pumped and ready to just roll into the next event. Had two big weeks in the last four, so I can't wait to just keep it going. What about you? How are you doing this week?
I'm looking forward to another week of golf. Golf has been just full of so much excitement this year. We had the Patrick Reed controversy. Twitter was blowing up. The social media has been crazy. We've had a lot of good golfers playing in these early events. It's been exciting. You also hit the Tony Finau, second place, one and done. I mean, I'm just gonna tail everything you say. This is going great for you. Big ups to you on that. But let's get into this week. We got the Waste Management Open, Waste Management Phoenix Open, sorry. But this is one of the coolest tournaments. Obviously, with the fan situation, it's just not going to be as big as it usually is. But we do have 5,000 fans. I assume they'll all be in the stadium for the big par
Most.
three. Yeah, I assume that's where they're going to be. Why wouldn't you want to be? You know what I mean? But if you haven't had a chance to, please do give John's course preview a look. He gives you a first look on, what to look for as far as, our strokes gain metrics, the course itself, and what we're kind of looking for is our Model T golfer heading into the week. That was really good stuff from you, John. But the pick show. So let's get into some picks. We're going to start out with some of our favorite plays. I'm going to start us out with, as it moves over, Hideki Matsuyama, two-time winner. He was 16th, two-time winner in 2016 and 2017. He's got a second place finish, a fourth place finish, and back-to-back top 15s in the last 2 years. He hasn't lost strokes on the approach in every year he's played. He's finished over 5.5 in strokes gained approach on this course. This is his course, and we're all
Yep.
just watching him play it. I mean, this is his go-to course. He's gonna be highly played this week. He's gonna be pretty chalky, but he is every
Sure.
year, and there's no necessary reason to fade Hideki this week. But tell us why we should be paying up for John Rahm.
Yeah, I'll play John Rahm in tournaments. Obviously, the price is prohibitive for trying to play him in cash. Hideki might be a good starting point as well. I don't know. I tend to drop down just a little bit on most weeks for my starter in cash. But yeah, John Rahm 11-2 this week. I don't love the odds outright betting him. I would much rather bet some long shots here at this event, or some of the other guys we'll be talking about later on. But yeah, he finished top 25 in each of his last 10 events. That is fantastic for him. I will pay extra money to get a guy that's basically guaranteed me top 25. And Waste Management's been good to him too. He's got a fifth place in 2015, and then he went 16th, 11th, 10th, and 9th. So he's getting better each year. I could see him winning this event. No one would be surprised if he went out and just blew the field away, or even squeaked one out here. So I'm going to play quite a bit of John Rahm. The stats back it up too. His last 36 rounds, he's number 2 ball striking, number 2 greens in regulation. He's excellent on the par fours. He's top 10 in driving distance, and he's been really good with the putter lately. So I'm going to go ahead and back John Rahm in my tournament lineups as much as I can this week, as many times as I can fit him in.
Absolutely, I'd have to totally agree with you. John Rahm burned a lot of edges on that putting surface last Sunday.
Yeah.
He could have easily took a run at Patrick Reed to win that tournament. Rahm, he played college golf in the state of Arizona. He absolutely loves this course, so definitely on board with the John Rahm play. Small honorable mention for Will Zalatoris, known FSI guy. Just want to say we're going to be playing some Will Zalatoris, one of our favorites. Carrying
Yes.
on to some value plays. I'm going to go ahead and talk about some Siwoo Kim. Siwoo Kim, when he won the Wyndham Championship 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, he missed the cut, came back. He came in 15th at the Dell Technologies. The 2018, when he won the Players, missed the cut, came back, won 15th at the U.S. Open. So if history repeats itself like it normally does, after his win at the Amex. He missed the cut last week. He's going to finish in the top 15 this week, so I'm all on board for the great ball striker, Siwoo Kim. Sam Burns, I think, is going to be a pretty popular play amongst the industry. He's been hitting it pretty well for, the off the tee game is really strong. He's actually a known putter. We do have some Bermuda with like a mixture of POA, something we've seen the last 2-3 weeks. The North Course, I believe, is POA or Bermuda, and the South Course was POA last week. Could be other way around on that, but either way, Sam Burns can putt on both. I'm going to be playing a lot of him as well. The course history, not this slide. Both guys have struggled on course history, but I think the ball striking carries them into good place finishes for their value. But what do you have for your value picks this week?
Yeah, for me, I'm going to lean a little bit more on the course history for my first guy. That's Bubba Watson, 8,800. He was in this spot for me last week. I thought the price was really good, and then he went out and failed. I'm okay with that. He shot 200 on the easy course. I think that was really the bigger issue. Yeah, he was 5 over par on the tough course on Friday in terrible conditions, but everybody was. The issue was he needed to be 4 or 5 under on the easy course on day one, and he would have been right there to make the cut and then be able to make a good push for the weekend. But his course history here is even better than it was last week. He was 3rd in 2020, 4th in 2019. He's got top 5s and 1 missed cut here at the Waste Management, so I like that a lot. Looking at his stats last 36 rounds, he's number 1 in ball striking, which surprised me here. Number 7 on approach, and then 5th greens in regulation. So again, wasn't great last week. And then just kind of as we look at the odds each week, I'm showing 55 to 1 here on the DK Sportsbook, but I see him as high as 33 to 1 over on Bovada. If you look at that, that's the 10th highest ranked golfer. He is the 17th highest ranked price. So I think that's what makes him a good value here more than anything else. The other guy, Corey Connors, he's a guy that's a fan favorite here for a lot of the industry. We love to play him. He's great, great ball striker. 7,900. He's 85 to 1 odds. I kind of like that for an outright bet to win. 45th here in 2020, so he's only played the once, but he's got 8 straight made cuts. 3 of those were top 10s. I'll be playing quite a bit of Corey Connors this week. The ball striking's there, approach. He's really good on these par 4s, and 12th in greens and regulation. He just needs to make a few putts, and he's going to be right there in contention. So I'll find my way into quite a few Corey Connors. I think he's a great cash play this week.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. The win should come for Corey Connors at some point. He's definitely a guy that just is a few putts, like you said, away. And we've had some guys like Hideki win this course twice. He's not that good putter, not that good of a putter.
No, he's not.
Yeah, Ben Ann with the the second place finish. He's a notoriously bad putter. So I think Corey Connors' ball striking can carry him to the hump. So I like that.
Yeah.
Let's get into some value or some sleepers. This slide speaks for itself. These are guys that are trying to off the radar, but I do like James Hahn at 6,800, 15th in greens gained. He's 50th in the model. It's not beautiful, but the course history is what I really love here with James Hahn, 25th in 2020, 67th in 2019, 11th in 2018, 17th in 2016. He's got 4 of the last 5 cuts made, and he's got some recent form as well. In the swing season, he went, 3 straight top 10s at Safeway, Corrales, Punta Cana Open, and Shriners. So really love James Hahn to bring us home on the under 7K front. 100 to 1. If you're a betting man, you can get that top 5 each way as well. Who do you have here for your sleeper?
Yeah, I like Cameron Tringale. I like the Hahn pick as well, but Tringale 6,900. He's 150 to 1. I really like the ball striking. We've been saying that about every single guy I think that we've talked about here today. 14th on approach his last 36 rounds, 15th greens in regulation. He's really good at avoiding bogeys. And this course, certainly there's birdies to be had, but there are bogeys to be had as well. So I think the guys who end up at the top are more going to be those who hit some birdies when they needed to, but just avoided any blow-ups, any double bogeys, and really just avoiding some sand and water here. So Tringale is a guy who fits that mold. He was 18th last week. The course history isn't amazing, but he has played this event 9 times in his history. So So I certainly like that going into this event, and the price is very nice there at 6,900. Another guy that at least you could evaluate for a cash option this week. So that is who I like at the bottom here.
Love it. Gonna have to give us some honorable mention for a guy like Will Gordon. 6,300 is really cheap. He played pretty well heading into the weekend, but he obviously fell off on that really tough course. I do like him. He's a good guy for birdies, and Davis Riley as well. Another super cheap guy, young golfer that could really light it up. But that's going to do it for me on picks. Do you have anything else to add? Anyone else?
That's it. Let's jump into some one and dones. I made up some ground on you this
Yeah,
week, like you said, with that Tony Finau pick. I did burn a Finau on the year. I'm okay with that, but I'm gonna
perfectly
go
though.
Schauffele. I know that there's some other events that he might excel at as well. He tends to play a handful of events where he is the favorite in them, but I'm okay with taking him this week. The course history is good. The stats are there. He's been rising up here each week, kind of getting a little bit better as the season's progressed. So I'm going to jump on some Xander, second place last week. I think he's going to have a really good finish again this week.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm going with the Hideki Matsuyama pick. I think everything that I said was pretty much spot on early on. But yeah, Hideki is like a guy you play him at Phoenix or you play him at like Memorial. There's only like 2 spots you play Hideki in one and done. So I'm going to burn him in Phoenix like most people probably do this week. So I'm going to take my top 20 and move on.
Sure.
But yeah, but that'll wrap things up for us. As always, guys, please like and subscribe to videos. It goes a long way. As you can see, we got the stadium course in the background. We're excited for this week. It's Super Bowl week, Phoenix Open week. It's going to be a lot of fun. And as always, guys, thank you, and we'll see you next time.
Let's have a good one. Peace.